Hello everyone, welcome to Easy Learning. Today's class we will answer the following question from third preparatory question paper. Question number 25. Find the zeros of the quadratic polynomial p of x is equals to x square minus 4x plus 3 and verify the relationship between zeros and the coefficients. So to find the zeros, first we have to equalize the polynomial to 0. That is x square minus 4x plus 3 is equals to 0. Now let us find the zeros by factorization method. That is plus 3x square. If we multiply first term and last term, then what are the factors? X and 1x and 3x. 1 3 is a 3. If you add these two, minus 1 minus 3, it becomes minus 4. So next step is x square minus 4x will split into 2. That is x square minus x minus 3x plus 3 is equals to 0. Here common is x. What is remaining? X minus 1 is remaining. Here minus 3 is common. What sign is there in the third term? Same sign we have to take. If we take minus outside, different sign will be inside. That is plus becomes minus. Opposite sign will be inside. X minus 1 is equals to 0. Here x minus 1, x minus 3 is equals to 0. So what are the zeros? X minus 1 is equals to 0. That is x is equals to 1, or x minus 3 is equals to 0. So x is equals to plus 3. So what are the zeros? 1 and 3 are the zeros. Now, so one zero is 1 and another one is 3. That is alpha is 1 and beta is 3. Now we have to verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. For that, you know, alpha plus beta, sum of zeros, alpha plus beta is equals to minus b by a. We'll solve. LHS is what? Alpha plus beta is equals to 1 plus 3 is equals to 4, and RHS minus b by a, that is minus b in this is what? Minus into minus 4. A is 1, B is minus 4, and C is 3. So minus b by a is equals to minus into minus 4 by a is 1 is equals to minus into minus plus. So it is plus 4. Therefore LHS is equals to RHS. Now we'll find product of zeros, that is alpha into, now we'll find product of zeros, that is alpha into beta is what? C by a. In this LHS is equals to alpha into beta is what? Alpha is 1, beta is 3. So 1 into 3 is equals to 3, and RHS is equals to C by a, that is 3 by 1 is equals to 3. Therefore LHS is equals to RHS. Next question is question, that is write the quadratic polynomial whose sum and product of the zeros are minus 3 and 2 respectively, and find the zeros of the polynomial. For this, they have given the sum and product of the zeros. Sum is what? Alpha plus beta. Sum is what? Alpha plus beta. That is alpha plus beta is equals to minus 3, and product alpha beta is equals to 2. So to find the polynomial, we have one formula, that is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. So if we substitute here, what we'll get? X square minus alpha plus beta is what? Minus 3x plus alpha beta is 2 is equals to x square minus 2 minus plus 3x plus 2. This is the polynomial. We got the polynomial as x square plus 3x plus 2. So this polynomial, for this polynomial we have to find the zeros. To find the zeros, again we will equalize to 0. Again first and last term multiplication, that is plus 2x square. If it is plus, always we have to add the factors, that is 2 ones are or 1 twos are 2. If we add, we will get middle term, that is plus 1x and plus 2x. If we substitute here, x square plus 1x plus 2x plus 2 is equals to 0. In this common is x plus 1 is remaining and plus 2 is common and x plus 1 is remaining is equals to 0. So x plus 1 is equal into x plus 2 is equals to 0. Now what are the zeros? Now x plus 1 is equals to 0 or x plus 2 is equals to 0. So x is equals to minus 1 and x is equals to minus 2 are the zeros of this polynomial. Shall we move on to next question? That is question number 26. Age of a person A is 26 years more than age of person B. The product of their ages 3 years from now will be 360. Find the present age of person A and B. Both present age we have to find out. Here see, the age of the person A is depends on the age of the person B. So B we have to consider as X. So let age of B is X. Then what will be the age of A? Age of A is what? It is 26 years more. So X plus 26. After 3 years, the age of person B will be X plus 3. B's age will be X plus 3 and A's age will be X plus 26 plus 3 is equals to X plus 29. Now what they said after 3 years the product of their ages will be 360. So product means multiplication, that is X plus 3 and X plus 29. If you multiply, we should get that is 360. Now if we multiply, what we'll get? X square plus 29x plus 3x plus 87 is equals to 360. After this, x square plus 32x plus 87 minus 360 is equals to 0. X square plus 32x minus 273 is equals to 0. Now we got one more quadratic equation. We have to solve this quadratic equation to find x. X is nothing but B's age. So how will you find? Again by factorization method. So what we got? X square plus 32x minus 273 is equals to 0. Minus 273 x square. What are the factors for this? For this factors 7 and 39. So one should be plus, one should be minus, because we are subtracting the factors. Here minus and middle sign should be for greater number. 7x and 39x. So x square minus 7x plus 39x minus 273 is equals to 0. So x is common here. X minus 7 plus 39, x minus 7 is equals to 0. So x minus 7 and x plus 39 is equals to 0. X minus 7 is equals to 0 or x plus 39 is equals to 0. Therefore, x is equals to 7 and x is equals to minus 39. Here, age cannot be negative. So, we have to consider x is 7. So, age of B is 7. Then age of A is what? 7 plus 26, that is 33. Next, our question: if the sum of the squares of the two consecutive positive odd integers is 290, then find those integers. So integers, consecutive integers, if we consider, one will be x, another will be, if one odd integer is x, another odd integer will be x plus 2. So what they have given, the sum of the squares of these two. So squares of first one is x square, then sum of another odd integer, that is x plus 2 square, is 290 is given. If we remove the bracket, that is we have to use the formula, that is a plus b whole square. Here a is x and b is 2, that is a square is nothing but x square plus 2ab is nothing but 2x into 2 plus b square is 2 square is equals to 290. X square plus x square is 2x square plus 2 into 2 is 4x plus 4 minus 290 is equals to 0. So 2x square plus 4x, here if we subtract, we will get 286 is equals to 0. Again by factorization method we have to solve this. So before factorization, what we'll do, we'll make it simple equation. For that we can divide the whole equation by 2, because all are divisible by 2. 286 is equals to 0 if we divide dividing by 2. What happens? If we divide by 2, x square plus 2x minus 143 is equals to 0. Again by factorization method, we multiply first and last term, that is 143x square, and what are the factors? 11x and 13x for this positive and for this negative. So x square plus 11x plus 13x minus 143 is equals to 0. So x is common, x plus 11 plus 13 is common, x square minus 11x plus 13x minus 143 is equals to 0. So x is common, x minus 11 plus 13 is common, x minus 11 is equals to 0. So x values are x minus 11 is equals to 0, x is equals to 11, or x plus 13 is equals to 0. So x is equals to minus 13. So here positive number, they have mentioned the positive number, so 13 cannot be. So x is equals to 11 is the answer. So we will find the two integers, that is one is 11 and another one is x is equals to 11 plus 2, that is x is equals to 11 plus 2 is 30. Next question, question number 27. ABC is a right angle triangle if angle BAC is equals to 90 degree and AD is perpendicular to BC, then show that AB square is equals to BC into BD. For that, what you have to do, we'll draw one triangle, that is right angle triangle. So right angle triangle, in this angle BAC, so here it should be A, B, C. In this AD perpendicular to BC is given, so I'll draw one perpendicular to BC. So that this is perpendicular, here it is D. Now what we'll do, here we'll use the similarity criteria. Here one is big triangle, that is big, triangle ABC and triangle ABD will consider. In triangle ABC and triangle ABD, we'll see which are equal angles, which are corresponding equal angles. In that, angle A is 90 degree, it is given. So angle A is nothing but, for big triangle it is angle BAC. Angle BAC is equals to, in small triangle ABD, which angle is 90 degree, that is D, that is ADB. Angle ADB is equals to 90 degree, it is given. Next we will write one more angle, that is angle B is common for both, that is angle ABC is equals to angle ABD, that is common. If we get two angles are equal, another will be obviously equal, so no need to mention that. Just will write triangle ABC is similar to triangle ABD. If these two are equal, we can write the ratios. Which are the ratios? We'll consider the hypotenuse, and we'll take the base. First we'll take AB as base for big triangle, that is base AB by base of small triangle, will take it as BD. Base by base is equals to hypotenuse by hypotenuse. Which is hypotenuse? BC is hypotenuse. And which is hypotenuse for this triangle D? In ABD triangle, for angle D, AB is the opposite side, so AB is the hypotenuse, so I will write hypotenuse is AB. And now if we cross multiply, what we'll get? Therefore AB into AB is AB square is equals to BC into BD. That's what we have to prove. Next, question number 28. Prove that sin A by 1 minus cot A plus cos A by 1 minus tan A is equals to sin A plus cos A. I'll start writing from here. So here say sin A, LHS will consider and will prove RHS. So LHS, what is there? LHS is equals to sin A by 1 minus cot A plus cos A by 1 minus tan A. For this, we'll take all the ratios, we have to convert into sin and cos form, then only it is easy to prove. So is equals to sin A as it is by 1 minus cot A, I'll write it as sin by cot A, will write it as cos by sin, and plus cos A write as it is, and 1 minus tan A will be sine by cos A. After this, we'll take the LCM of first denominator, also LCM of second denominator, is equals to sin A as it is divided by, if we take the LCM, it becomes sin A minus cos A by sin A plus again cos A as it is. Here if we take the LCM, that is cos A minus sin A by cos A. After this sin A I'll write as it is into sin denominator fraction becomes a reciprocal, that is sin A by sin A minus cos A plus here also cos A into cos A by cos A minus sin A. Sin A is sin square A by sin A minus cos A. Again here plus cos A is cos square A by cos A minus sin A. So here one denominator is sin A minus cos A, another one is cos A minus sin A. So to make same denominator, what we'll do, we'll take the minus sign outside. What happens? Here sin square A as it is by sin A minus cos A. If you take minus outside, so it becomes minus cos square A by sin A minus cos A. Now both are sin A minus cos A, sin A minus cos A. So what we'll do? So next step, what is next step? Everywhere equal sign you have to put, it is compulsory. So is equals to, everywhere equal sign is equals to LHS we are proving. So denominator is same, that is sin A minus cos A, and numerator is sin square A minus cos square A, if you find the LCM. Now sin square A minus cos square A is what? Is equals to sin square A minus cos square A formula is what? Sin A plus cos A into sin A minus cos A divided by sin A minus cos A. Here what happens? Sin A minus cos A, sin A minus cos A get cancels. What is the answer? That is sin A plus cos A is remaining. So that is the RHS, that is equals to RHS. Next our question, prove that sin A plus cosec A whole square plus cos A plus sec A whole square is equals to 7 plus tan square A plus cot square A. These are repeated questions. See, it is a easy one only. So first we consider again LHS. LHS is what? LHS is equals to sin A plus cosec A whole square plus cos A plus sec A whole square. For this, what we'll do? Sin will remove the bracket. How we can remove the bracket? By using the formula, that is A plus B whole square. That is sin square A plus cosec square A plus 2 sin A cosec A. Again plus, again same formula, that is cos square A plus 6 square A plus 2 cos a sec a. Next what we'll do is equals to sin square a plus cosec square a. All the squares will write together, cosec square a plus cos square a plus sec square a plus 2 sin a. Cosec becomes 1 by sin, like this. 2 cos a, again sec becomes 1 by cos a. So sin a get cancels, cos a get cancels, and what is remaining? Sin square a plus cosec square a. Here cosec, I'll write here cosec. Here sin square a plus cos square a is 1. In place of cosec square a, I'll write 1 plus tan square, 1 plus tan square a. Again sec square a, I'll write it as 1 plus cot square a plus 1 plus cot square a. Here sin square a plus cot square a is 1, and cos square I'll write it as 1 plus cot square a. Again plus sec square a also I'll write it as 1 plus tan square a. Plus here 2 is remaining, again one more 2 is remaining. Totally it is 2 plus 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 plus cot square a plus tan square a. This is equals to RHS. Question number 29. Find the mode of the following frequency distribution table. To find the mode, there is no extra column, so only what is given, that is enough. In that, which is the highest frequency, we have to check which is the highest frequency. Here 9 is the highest frequency, so just you will mark this. So if we mark here, this one becomes F0 and F1, and 6 becomes F2. Here F1, F0 and F2 we got. We'll write the formula. Formula is what? Mode is equals to L plus F1 minus F0 by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. So after writing the formula, what is L? L is same lower limit of the class interval where we marked. Then H is what? What is the difference between class interval 20 to 30? What is the difference? 10 difference. So 10 will be the size of the class interval. So mode is equals to L is what? 20 plus F1 is what? F1 is 9 minus F0 is 3 by 9 minus 3 by 2. F1 is again 9 minus F0 is 3 minus F2 is 6 into H is 10, size of the class interval, is equals to 20 plus 9 minus 3 is 6 by 18 minus 9 into 10. Okay, next this is equals to 20 plus 6 by 9 into 10 is equals to 20 plus 2 3s are 6, sorry 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9 into 10. After this 20 plus 20 by 3. Next is equals to 20 plus if you divide this, it is 6.66 we will get is equals to 26.66 is the mode. From the same question number or question, that is find the median for the following frequency distribution table. In that class interval is given and frequency. Now see, to find the median we have to find the CF, that is cumulative frequency. What is cumulative frequency in this? We'll write here itself. How we are finding the cumulative frequency? First number as it is, second number we are adding first number and second number, that is 6 plus 5 is 11. Next 6 plus 5 plus 9, that is 20. Next number for 20, if we add 4 it is 24. Next number is 26. To find the median we have to find the total of the frequency. What is the total of the frequency? Just add, it is 26. So n is equals to 26. We will find the n by 2. N by 2 is how much? N by 2 is equals to 26 by 2. That is 2 1s are 2 3s are 13. We got 13. So now we have to mark above 13 which number is nearest to 13. Which number? 20 in cumulative frequency. So 20 is the third number. So we'll mark this third one. In this becomes 9 becomes F and lower limit will be 40. Same median class. Now see, what is the formula for median? Median is equals to L plus n by 2 minus CF by F into H. See here, L is 40, n by 2 already we got, that is 13, minus CF is nothing but frequency, that is minus CF is above that cumulative frequency, which one we mark, that is 11. So 11 by F is what? 9. Same frequency, which one we marked, into H. H is what? Again same, H is size of the class interval from 60 to 40. What is the difference? That is 20 is the difference. So this is equals to 40 plus 13 minus 11 is 2, 2 by 9 into 20. So next is 40 plus 2 by 9 into 20. So 20 into 2 is 40. 40 by 9 is equals to 40 plus 40 by 9 is 4.44. So total it is 44.44 is the answer. Always remember, where we will mark median class, there only the answer will lies. Then your answer is correct. Again mode also, which one we will mark, there only mode mean median lies where we will mark. That in that class interval only we will get the answer. Next question, 30th question is the theorem prove that the length of tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. Tangent from external point. So P is the external point here and PQ and P are the tangent from external point. These two are equal, we have to prove. So first what we will write, given will write what is given. O is the center of the circle. O is center of the circle and P is external point and P is the external point and PQ and PR are tangents. Okay, next is what we have to prove. We have to write to prove. What they are asking, PQ is equals to PR we are proving. So to prove some construction we have to do, that is construction. Just will join O and P. Only join O P. After this, proof. To prove, I will consider triangle OQP and ORP. In triangle OQP and triangle ORP. In this two triangle, what are equal will write. OQ is equals to, in this what are equal, OQ is equals to OR, because radii of the same circle. One more angle OQP will be equals to angle ORP. Why? Tangent and radius perpendicular to each other. We got two elements. One more will write, that is OP is equals to OP common. We got three elements, that is OQ and OR are equal. Angle Q is equals to angle R. It is equals to 90 degree, and OP is equals to OP. These three we got. That is if we get these three elements, we can write the triangles are congruent triangles. Why congruent? Because it is SAS postulate. Therefore triangle OQP is congruent to triangle ORP. Why? SAS postulate. If once we prove these two are congruent, remaining corresponding angles or corresponding sides will be equal. Therefore PQ is equals to PR. CP, CT. Corresponding parts of congruent triangle. That's what we have to. Next question number 31. A4, 6, B2, -2 and C6, 5 are the vertices of triangle ABC. CP and BQ are the medians of triangle ABC intersecting at the point G43 as shown in the figure. Prove that G is the point of trisection of median CP. For that, what we have to do, first we'll find the point P. To find point P, it is median is given, so using AB points we'll find P using midpoint formula. So I will write this is x1 y1. I'll write this is x1 y1, this is x2 y2. So what is the midpoint formula? We are finding P of xy is equals to, that is x2 plus x1 by 2 y2 plus y1 by x2 is what? 2 plus x1 is 4 by 2 y2 minus 2 plus 6 by 2 is equals to 6 by 2, 4 by 2, that is 3 and 2 are the points. That is P is 2, that is points are 3 and 2. Now we'll use the section formula for CP. So section formula is what? That is P of xy P of xy is equals to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by 2 by m1 plus m2 m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m plus 1 m1 plus m2. Here we are finding the ratio. So if we consider one point, that is enough. That is x1 is equals to, sorry, x is equals to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2. So x is what? 4 here. This is x, this is y. So x is 4 is equals to m1 into x is 3, x2 is 3 plus m2 is as it is, and x1 is 6 by m1 plus m2. Now we will cross multiply, that is 4 m1 plus 4 m2 is equals to 3 m1 6 m2. So we'll bring m1 one side and m2 another side, that is 4 m1 minus 3 m1 is equals to 6 m2 minus 4 m2. If you write like this, it is 4 minus 3 is 1 m1 is equals to 2 m2. I'll bring m2 to LHS, that is m1 by m2 is equals to 2 by 1. So m1 from C to G distance is 2 and G to P, that is 1. So 2 is to 1 ratio it is. Therefore m1 is to m2 is equals to 2 is to 1. If the ratio is 2 is to 1, G point is the trisection of median CP. It divides into 2 is to 1 ratio. So it is trisection of median CP. Next, question number 32. In the figure, KLM and PQR are the arcs of the concentric circles with center O. Here, KO perpendicular to OM is given and angle ROP is equals to 25 degree. The ratio of arc lengths of KLM and PQR is 4 is to 1. Now what we have to find out? Already a ratio is given, that is 4 is to 1. We have to find the ratio of radii of the arcs PQR and KLM. Also we have to find out the also we have to find out if OM is equals to 7 centimeter for area of the sector OPR, small sector OPR area we have to find out. OM, so it is 90 degrees given. So if it is 90 degree, what will write? First ratio of the length of the arc will write length of the arc, ratio of arc length of KLM, big KLM and PQR. What is that? Ratio of length of arc KLM by length of arc PQR is equals to 4 by 1 is given. Now what is the formula of length of arc KLM? Actually length of the arc formula is theta by 360 into 2 pi r. But easy method, it is already mentioned, it is 90 degree. So we can take the length of the arc full Full circle circumference will be 2 pi r. Semicircle circumference, semicircle's length of the arc will be half of that, that is pi r. Again, if it is 90 degree, it is a quarter parts length of the arc will be pi r by 2. So directly we can write it as pi r by capital R, pi r by 2. Next is small, it is a 45 degree is given, so it is again half of half, that is pi by 4 smaller. For small circle I will consider small r, and big circle radius will be capital R. So it is 4 by 1. What happens here? Pi r by 2 by capital R by capital R by 2 into, if you write it reciprocal, 4 by pi small r is equals to 4 by 1. So next, pi get cancels, 2 1s are 2, 2s are 4. So capital R by small r is equals to, if you take 2 that side, it becomes division, 4 by 2. So 2 1s are 2 2s are. So r is to small r is equals to 2 is to 1. The ratio is 2 is to 1. So we solved first one. In this A main is over. Now we have to find out B main. For that we want the radius. Radius of small circle, that is OPR. Big circle radius is given, so we'll substitute r by r is equals to 2 by 1. R capital R is 7. 7 by r is equals to 2 by 1. So r is equals to, if we cross multiply, so therefore small r is equals to, we are proving B1 now. R is equals to, if we cross multiply, 2 into r, so 2r is equals to 7. So r is equals to 7 by 2. We got r. Here we are proving B. We got r. So they are asking area of the sector. What is the area of the sector formula? Area of the sector is theta by 360 into pi r square. R is equals to 7 by 2. So theta, area of the sector, area of sector formula, theta by 360 into pi r square is equals to, theta is 45 degree by 360 degree into pi is 22 by 7, r is 7 by 2 into 7 by 2. So 2 1s are 2 11s are cancels, 45 1s are 45 8s are. So 7 7 cancels. Answer will be, so answer is 77 by 16 is equals to 4.81 centimeter square is the answer. Now let us see next question. Question number 33. A box contains cards which are numbered as 0, 1, 2 and 3. 2 cards are drawn at random from the box to form a 2-digit number. Find the probability of, first one, forming a number divisible by both A and 3. B forming a prime number. For that, first what we have to write? We have to write the sample space. What is the sample space? What total outcomes is nothing but sample space. We'll write the sample space first. S is equals to, what are the outcomes? Okay, sample space will be from 0. You cannot write 2-digit numbers. If you write 0 1 becomes a 1-digit number, not a 2-digit number. So it will start from 1 1 0, that is 10, then 12, then 13. From 2 it is 20, 21, 23, then from 3 it is 30, 31, 32. These are the sample space. In that, A we have to find out. For A, here n of s is equals to, how many are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Sample space is 9. A get forming a number divisible by both 4 and 3 only 12. So probability, formula is what? Probability of A is equals to n of A by n of s. So n of A is what? N of A is only 1. So 1 by 9 is probability. Next, we'll find B. In this, what they're asking, forming a prime number. Prime number, what are the prime numbers? 2-digit prime numbers we have to find out. That is, event B is equals to 10 is not prime, 12, 13 is the prime number. So 13, 23 is the prime number and 31 is the prime number. So n of B is equals to 3. Therefore, probability P of B is equals to n of B by n of S is equals to, n of B is how much? 3. 3 by 9 is 1 by 3. Here we completed 4th main from the question paper, state level preparatory 2026. So 5th and 6th main we'll see in the next video. Thank you.